Hello everyone, today we are going to present about our daily consumption. But first, let us introduce ourselves.
Hi, my name is KHAIRUN binti NIZAM.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SYAHADAH binti JAMARI. My student ID 2023-628226.
Hi, my name is NABILAH binti ZULKIFLY. My student ID is 2023-866112.
Hi, my name is NURUL AISHA binti MUHAMAD. My student ID is 2023-611268. Now, I will explain some information first. To begin with, consumer behavior can be defined as the behavior that consumers display in searching for, purchasing, using, evaluating, and disposing of products, services, ideas that they expect will satisfy their needs and wants. Daily personal consumption among students are a major topic of interest as they provide a perspective on the consumer behavior and economic participation of young adults. Understanding this behavior can reveal that it is an essential part of their daily lives, involving a range of activities to enjoy personal interests. To sum up, group project aims to explore how people make decisions when they purchase, helping business and marketers capitalize on the behaviors by predicting how and when a consumer will make a purchase among UITM students by recording and showing our daily consumption spent on food, entertainment, books, clothes, and more during the given period. Here, I am NURUL binti MUHAMAD will describe my personal expenditure breakdown in week 9 to week 10, including mid-semester break. So, this is my personal consumption in week 9. Most of my expenses are food and drinks because I always want to buy at Medan Selera UITM Raup at afternoon evening. Total expenses for week 9 is 47 ringgit. Next, a list of my expenses during mid-semester break. When I got into mid-semester break, I went on a holiday on Tuesday for 2 days, so I have expenses for food and drinks as well as some ride a beam. Total expenses for mid-semester break are 185 ringgit. Here are for my expenses during week 10. The total expenses that I went through during the week 10 is 44 ringgit 50 cents. So, this part is where my daily consumption will be analyzed and shown by a pie chart. Most of the pie chart shows that the food and drink section is the highest at 96%, representing Rm 264 ringgit per 50 cent. The rest of it is laundry, which represents 3%, and other expenses represent 1%. I can conclude that the top expenses are food and drinks, which are the most important things in our lives to eat and drink to survive. Next, my learning experience when do this project is I realized that I have to save more money. It is because this fits with the economy that I should be aware of using my money wisely. This has also taught me to budget my daily spending on weekdays and especially on weekends. Furthermore, I think I have to find other initiatives to not spend more money. For example, more using on cash other than QR payment. It is because I usually buy some food when I felt hungry and buy it using QR payment, which means I had just scan it through my phone. If I use cash, possibly I can forget to bring it. This is in line with the capabilities of technology, which includes all access including payment processed only through the food. So, I will continue our slide to my next team member, NISA.
Hello, my name is KHAIRUN and I will present my personal daily consumption for 4 weeks. We will start from week 9. On week 9, I spent a total of 89 ringgit 7 cents. To sum up, food and drinks contribute 86%, following with bus ticket with 10.6% and lastly transportation 3.4%. It can be seen that food and drinks account the largest portion. It is because food and drinks is essential to human. Next, this is my total spending on mid-semester break. I spent a total of RM166.70. I was a big spender on mid-semester break. This is because I release my stress by going out with my friends and have some entertainment like going to an indoor theme park and watching movies. Without realizing, I spent too much money on this week. Moving on, I spent a total of RM134.30 on week 10. On this week, I only spent on food and drinks because I'm staying inside campus as it was a hectic week for me. On 6 June, I went out to eat outside as I was getting bored with Medan Selera food. The transportation cost me RM6. Lastly, I spent a total of RM128.55 on week 11. On this week, I needed to get out of campus because it was getting suffocating with the academic pressure, hence the frequent use of transportation. Though there are many assignments pending, I had to clear my mind before continuing my usual work, which is doing assignment and studying. Based on the pie chart, we can observe that food and drinks account the largest portion of the expenditures, with RM345.20. It represents approximately 66.6% of the total spending. The spending of transportation amounts to RM54.70, contributes about 10.5% of the total expenditures. This relatively smaller percentage suggests transportation costs are well managed. Moreover, the expenditures on entertainment and leisure activities is RM77. This makes up about 14.7% of the total spending. Lastly, total of RM41.68 are spent on other things like telco prepaid and online shopping, which takes about 8% of the total spending. The majority of the budget is heavily skewed towards foods and drinks because of preference for dining and beverages. Other than that, transportation costs are relatively low, which is because of short commuting distances and infrequent travel. Lastly, balanced portion of the budget is allocated to entertainment and leisure. Entertainment is important to release academic stress. 3 learning experiences that I gained from this assignment is I should manage my money wisely, especially on mid-semester break. This is because I spend too much money on entertainment without thinking the consequences. Secondly, it taught me to record my expenses so that I could change my spending habit if I spend too much on unnecessary items. Lastly, I figure I should make a saving account for future. This is because I noticed that I like to spend all the money I had just to hang out with friends. In conclusion, this assignment taught me to be a wise spender in preparation for the future.
Hi, my name is NABILAH binti ZULKIFLY, and I would like to present to you my daily consumption for 4 weeks, which include of week 9, week 10, the mid-semester break, and week 11. For week 9, my total amount of spending was RM288.15. As we can see, I spent most of my money to buy a calculator because my previous one broke, with a total amount of 100. The second largest portion of my spending this week was on food and drink, with a total amount of RM55.50. The third largest expenditure was for a train ticket, costing me RM49.50. I chose to buy a train ticket even though it cost me more than a bus ticket because it allowed me to arrive in my hometown faster and avoid road traffic jams. Other than that, my expenses this week included reloading my hotlink prepaid with a total amount of RM45, which I need to recharge every month to get internet access. Moving on, we will look at my mid-semester break expenses. As we can see, I spent the most of my money during the mid-semester break from May 27 to June 2, with a total amount of RM410.20. During that week, I frequently made online purchases on TikTok Shop. Additionally, I went to the theme park in Escape Penang with my high school friends, whom I had not seen for a long time, with total spending of RM50. I also visited a clinic at Bersatu Clinic for a medical checkup to keep updated on my health. Moreover, my phone broke down that week, requiring me to spend a total of RM80 on repairs. During this week, I rarely spend money on food and drink because I mostly ate what my mom cooked at home. I also bought a bus ticket on the Red Bus app to go back to my hometown, which cost me 45 ringgit. Now let's look at my week 10 daily expenses. During this week, I mostly spend my money on food and drinks because I was staying on campus with a total amount of 62 ringgit 60 cents. Other than that, on June 6, I spent 6 ringgit on grad transportation to complete my group assignment with my team members to interview the owner of Orange Bakery in Pusat Perniagaan Rau for our financial accounting subject. Lastly, I spent the least amount of money in week 11, which is from June 10 to June 16, with a total expenditure of 93 ringgit 40 cents. As we can see here, I only spent 64 ringgit 90 cents on food and drinks. I also spent some money on printing services to print out all the materials given by my lecturer that week, with a total amount of 7 ringgit 90 cents. Other than that, my only other expenses was for grad transportation to go out with my housemate on the weekend, where we went to the Pantai Timur and Eco shop to do some grocery shopping. Based on the pie chart, shopping makes up the largest portion of my expenditures, totaling 308 ringgit 25 cents and representing 34% of the overall spending. This indicates a significant focus on shopping during this period. Food and drinks follow closely with expenses of 230 ringgit, accounting for 24% of the budget, emphasizing the importance of meals and beverages in my daily life. Transportation costs, primarily for train and bus tickets to return home during the semester break, total of 170 ringgit 50 cents, which is 13% of the total expenditures. This suggests that travel, while notable, it is manageable part of my budget. Other necessary expenses such as medical checkups, printing services and petrol for my motorcycle amounting to 162 ringgit 90 cents, making out 80% of the total spending. Entertainment expenses, including a trip to the Escape Penang theme park during the mid-semester break, 15 ringgit or 5% of the budget, indicating a balanced approach to leisure activities. Mobile prepaid expenses are 45 ringgit, also 5%, which is necessary for monthly recharge. Lastly, laundry costs are minimal at 8 ringgit, which is just 1% of the total budget. Thank you. 3 learning experience that I learned from this assignment is I should balancing between essential and leisure expenses. I learned that why it is crucial to allocate sufficient funds for necessities. It is equally important to set aside money for leisure activities to maintain a healthy and enjoyable lifestyle. Secondly, this assignment taught me to always create a shopping list to track expenses when going out. By planning my purchases in advance and sticking to a list, I can avoid impulsive buying and better manage my finances. This habit not only helps me in keeping track of what I need, but also in monitoring how much I am spending on non-essential items. Lastly, I learned that I need to start saving for an emergency funds. I realized that setting aside a portion of my pocket money regularly into a savings account designed for emergencies can provide a financial cushion when unexpected expenses arise.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SYAHADAH binti JAMARI. First, I will describe what I personally consume during the 3 weeks between week 8, week 9 and the Kawai holidays. This slide shows math is all visible to you. If we examine my own consumption in week 8, we can demonstrate a reasonably frugal spending pattern. That week, I only spent 146 ringgit 10 cents of my funds. I only spend money on necessities that week, like food, prepaid phone call, and personal shopping. Afterward, I spent 148 ringgit 90 cents in 9 weeks due to my practice of not spending money on unimportant items. These week expenses also reflect my frugal nature. Finally, during the holiday week, I was a bit extravagant in spending money because during the holiday I had to go back to my hometown and had to take a bus, and the ticket cost was quite expensive. Aside from that, I spent my money on entertainment such as trip to Penang, salon hair service, and movie watching. 405 ringgit at this scene has been issued for expenses. The highest percentage is from food and drink, which is 33%. Also, with 26%, shopping is associated with the second highest percentage. Others at 21% come in third place with the highest percentage. Additionally, midterm or celebratory holidays will result in the purchase of 11% of bus ticket. Moreover, mobile prepaid, which is 4% that I need to reload every week. Furthermore, 3% of the entertainment value, I rarely go out for entertainment, so entertainment value is lowest. Lastly, over the past 3 weeks, my daily consumption has been lowest at 1%, which consists of laundry and transportation. Learning experience. In summary, according to my personal consumption pie chart analysis, that I am able to balance better my expenses, cover my personal, academic and medical needs. In addition, I know how smart it is to handle my money better by saving it for the things that really matter and avoiding unnecessary spending. Last but not least, I will spend less on entertainment and concentrate only on what matters. This is due to the fact that it will decrease wastefulness and save no more cost. This is result of total expenses by my team members. I can conclude that NURUL ALYA AISHA for her total daily consumption is 276 ringgit 50 cents. ALYA AISHA use money wisely and also budget on her daily spending. Next, I can conclude for KHAIRUN NISA her total daily consumption 580 ringgit 62 cents. KHAIRUN NISA should manage her money according spend too much on daily consumption. Furthermore, ALYA NABILAH her total daily consumption, which is 904 ringgit 65 cents. ALYA NABILAH should managing her finance and improvement in purchasing necessary item. Last but not least, I can conclude that SYAHADAH for her daily consumption is 780 cents. SYAHADAH should balancing better expenses and should knowing how smart it is to handle money better. The most expensive in my team member is ALYA NABILAH. It is because maybe she intend to spend her money based on self-fulfillment needs, psychology needs, and basic needs without thinking properly about her finances.